Imagine running a five-star restaurant where customers line up around the block. You've invested in the finest ingredients, hired world-class chefs, and crafted the perfect ambience. But there's a critical problem. Once seated, these eager customers wait, and they wait, and they keep on waiting. No one takes their order, and their food is never served. And eventually, they walk out, straight into the welcoming arms of your competitors. That's exactly what's happening with your business right now. You're losing revenue in a slow and steady way. But everything seems perfect. Your marketing team is crushing it, bringing a steady flow of leads. Your SEO is on point. Your social media is growing. So, where's the problem? Problem occurs behind the scenes. Those leads, the ones you're spending thousands of dollars on to acquire through perfectly targeted marketing campaigns, are slipping into a black hole in your sales system. Every single lead that comes in is actively begging for your solution. But as of right now, they are silently slipping through your fingers. What makes this particularly painful is that your competitors are vulnerable to the same problem. But here's the thing, the first person to solve this issue in your industry won't just gain an edge, they'll completely change the fundamentals of the game. While others continue pushing money into lead generation, desperately trying to fill a leaking bucket, you could be tapping into a real gold mine that's already sitting in your pipeline. These are not theoretical opportunities. They're actually potential customers who have already shown interest in your solution. They are ready with credit cards in hand, ready to buy. The only question is, will they buy from you or the first person that gets back to them? This is how your sales system looks right now. A lead comes in, they wait, and they keep on waiting. Time passes, and then the lead goes cold. And obviously, that means you are losing revenue. And let me show you something shocking. When we analyzed over 1,000 businesses, we discovered that most teams take over 47 hours to respond to a hot lead. Think about it, 47 hours. In that time, 90% of the leads have already moved on to your competitors. Your expensive marketing campaigns are essentially funding your competitors' growth. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Your team is drowning in repetitive tasks, spending half their precious time on manual data entry instead of closing the deals. Even worse, only 27% of the leads are even getting a proper follow up. Every single day, your revenue is literally walking out of your door. Let me put this in cold hard numbers for you. If your average deal is worth $5,000 and you are losing only 2 leads every single day, that means you are losing over $3.65 million every single year due to slow response times. And that's not potential revenue. That's money that should be in your bank right now, but it isn't because your systems were slow. But here's where things change completely. We have developed an AI powered sales system that is completely transforming the way businesses handle these kinds of problems. Think of it as your dream sales team member, one that never sleeps, never takes a break, and is never off duty, and can also handle hundreds of conversations simultaneously. Let me show you what this exactly looks like in action. Yesterday at 2:47 a.m., a CEO of a mid-sized company visited one of our clients' website, and within seconds of filling out the contact form, here's what happened. First, our AI engine launched into action while the CEO was still on the website. The system had already analyzed their company's size, the industry, and the growth trajectory. It then communicated with the lead further and qualified them according to the client's ideal customer profile. And by the time the sales team arrived at 9 a.m., they had fully qualified lead with a budget confirmation, timeline for implementation, decision making process mapped out, and the next meeting already scheduled. Think of it as having a Ferrari instead of a bicycle. Your current process might eventually get you there, but the system, it's operating at a completely different level of speed and sophistication. But the real magic happens in how it adapts. Let's say a lead mentions they're not ready to buy for the next 6 months. A typical sales process would be either to lose track of them or spam them with generic follow ups. Our system, it creates a custom nurturing journey that educates them with relevant content at perfect times. It tracks their engagement to spot buying signals, accelerates or slows down communication based on their responses, and automatically alerts your team when they show signs of being ready to purchase. If you ask me to explain a fifth grader about our AI powered sales system, this is how I would do it. You generate leads using Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, doesn't matter. Once the lead is generated, our AI system gets back to them within seconds. It then further communicates with them using WhatsApp, SMS, or maybe even email if that is what the lead prefers. If the lead is qualified, it pushes them to book in a meeting with you. If the meeting is booked easily, your sales team takes over and closes the deal. If the meeting was not booked, the lead is followed up on until they book a meeting with you. But what if the lead was not qualified? If the lead was not qualified, then it goes into an educating system or a nurture sequence and it gets followed up on time to time. Also, right now we are offering free consultations to show you exactly how the system can work in your business. You can use the link in my description to book in yours. And finally, so what are the results that you can expect from a sales system that has the potential to transform every single business across every single industry? Response time cuts down from hours to seconds. There are 3 times more leads properly qualified and almost 70% reduction in lead leakage. Also, a 2.5% increase in conversion rates, and the biggest advantage of this sales system, your sales team is focused solely on closing the deals and not the administrative tasks. See your business's untapped potential revenue with a free custom analysis. Book the free consultation call using the link in my description, and I'll show you how to exactly implement this system inside your specific industry. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more such content on business automation and AI implementation. If you have any questions about our sales system, feel free to comment. I reply to every single one of them personally.